This is the Fifth Estate coming to you from the Fort Hall School of Government in Nairobi City and Professor Mutahi Ngunyi. This Sunday, we submit that the country is in a foul mood. Kenyans are annoyed by something and we do not know what. And the sad thing is that Christmas is coming. Maybe we are annoyed by the proposal to extend the president's term from 5 years to 7 years. Or maybe we are annoyed by the proposal to remove Wetangula as Speaker of the National Assembly, even after he did such a splendid job impeaching Gachagua. Bottom line, Kenyans are in a foul mood, and the question is why? At the Fort Hall School of Government, we will hazard an answer. And in doing so, we could be wrong. What we have learned from studying the theory of war is that whenever war is declared, the first casualty is always the truth. In war, the currency of politics becomes lies. And Gachagua has taken the weapon of lies to a level of genius. Did you know that the senator who introduced the motion to extend Ruto's term from 5 to 7 years is a close ally of Gachagua? Fact. Extending Ruto's term is a Gachagua project meant to manufacture anger, and this has annoyed Kenyans. Similarly, did you know that removing Wetangula as Speaker of the National Assembly is another Gachagua lie? A lie that pits ODM against Ruto, creating national anger. This is another piece of genius, and it's worked. If truth is the first casualty of any war, then Gachagua is on course. However, as we go for Christmas angry at games we do not understand, remember this: a nation cannot hate itself first without first convincing itself with lies.
I do agree with what Tuje has said, that Kenyans are haters of country. And a nation cannot hate itself without first convincing itself with lies. As a political scientist, I have applied my mind to the subject of lies as a currency of politics, and how you can use them to manufacture anger. Lies are about power. Whoever has the best lies has power. And power is about creating reality. Whoever has power will create whatever reality they wish using lies. They will tell us that Ruto wants to extend his term and remove Wetangula as Speaker. Then they will tell us that Ruto will remove the capital city from Nairobi to Eldoret City, and that he wants to sell Mombasa Airport to Dubai. They will even tell us that Ruto is planning to sell Kenya Airways to Uganda. In all honesty, these lies are more believable than the truth, and that is why the country has called Ruto a liar. Yet, his crime is simple. He is just a dreamer. And dreaming big for a country is not telling lies. But what is the truth before us today? And why are Kenyans in a foul mood? We have no idea. We are also in the mood of digesting lies. What we know, however, is that Kenya is in a constitutional moment. The Gachagua trial is testing the boundary conditions of our constitution, and our dilemma was articulated very well by Githu Muigai in court this week. He said that country is dealing with a constitution that is in conflict with itself. In sum, we have a half-baked constitution, a work in progress that needs to be changed. And when a nation is fed on katiba mbichi, it cannot escape the consequences of political constipation. And that is why we are in a foul mood.
But here is the biggest lie of our times. It is from Gachagua, the former DP. He told us that he is the one who brought Gema to Ruto. That without him, Ruto was nothing in Gema. Nothing could be further from the truth than this. Ruto was taken to Gema by Uhuru Kenyatta in 2013. And Uhuru cleaned him thoroughly amongst Kikuyus. As Uhuru left the mountain to State House, Ruto never left. He lingered in the house of Mombi, romancing its people. Come 2022, Ruto was an established resident in Gema, and the people loved him. By the time Gachagua joined him as a greenhorn politician, Ruto had occupied the master bedroom in the house of Mombi. Gachagua was just a lucky beneficiary in Ruto's support in Mount Kenya. And so we ask, how did Gachagua take Ruto to Murima? Yet Ruto was already there for 10 years. This question does not need an answer. But there is one more thing. Have you noticed that Kikuyus are not angry with the removal of Gachagua as DP? When Kibaki was demoted from Vice President to Minister for Health in 1988, the mountain cried a river in sadness. But Gachagua, Kikuyus feel nothing. In fact, his removal has liberated them. Now there is a revival in Gema. Something is happening in the mountain, and we do not know what it is. Finally, we have a thought for President Ruto. Niccolo Machiavelli taught us that if you injure an opponent, the injury must be so severe that you fear no revenge from him. And because Gachagua is a snake, the law is very clear. If you wound a snake, its venom will increase. Ruto must finish the snake politically. And on this, we are inspired by God. As Moses was going to face his enemies, God instructed him, "You shall make no treaties with them, and you shall show them no mercy, because they will show you none."